Let's look at a bit of a different stock. I've been looking at a lot of tech stocks recently, but let's take a look at Royal Caribbean Cruises, suggested by someone in the comments. And I thought, why not? Let's have a look. So to me, this is very clearly an uptrending stock. We can draw in a parallel channel. So this is how I would draw the parallel channel. You've got lows here dating back to 2023 and a wick down during the tariff scare in 2025. Right now, price is trading, somewhere in the middle of this particular range. The high would be as high as $390 on the stock, a further 21% from current levels. And the downside risk that you're working with here is probably around 32%. So risk is slightly skewed to the downside. That being said, the trend is very much bullish. Now, there is a gap around $302 level that we've left behind after this recent pop-up in price. Not impossible that price may come back down just to fill that gap before heading higher. That would be something that I could expect. There's also a gap down here at $200 or so. If you're looking longer term, there's quite a few gaps on this chart, which I would imagine will eventually be filled. You can expect a stock like this to be quite cyclical and at some point be coming back down, depending on how the economy is doing and how well the consumer is doing and this kind of thing. So I would not be surprised to at some point revisit these kind of levels. $200, maybe $115 is another gap, perhaps even lower. There's also a gap down here at 68. Will you get there? Perhaps not. That would probably require quite a recession, valuation compression, and all the rest of it, but not impossible for a downside target. But yeah, we would be looking to try to get back up to the top of this parallel channel. If you can even break out of it, then that would signal the start of a parabolic move of some kind. Not sure how likely that is on a large sort of consumer stock like this one. I would say it's probably more likely that you reject from the top of the parallel channel, maybe even around $400. Quite a bullish look. No reason to be overly bearish on this stock right now. I would be probably favoring more upside in the medium term compared to downside. Maybe longer term though, coming down and eventually testing these lower levels, just gap filling and then perhaps going higher after that. So I hope that's helpful to anyone in this particular stock or looking to invest in a more real economy name as opposed to the AI tech trade that a lot of the stocks I've been covering have been all about. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe as always for more videos and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.